Most Amazon sellers are owed money and they don't even know it, from lost units, damaged stock, or customer refunds that never arrive back to them. But between buried menus, awkward forms, and having to use the right wording in the right fields, getting that money back from Amazon is a huge task. So normally what ends up happening is someone will give 10, 20, or 30% to a third-party reimbursement service, or potentially they're just not bothering to get that reimbursement back whatsoever. But in today's video, we are going to be walking you through a fully automated process on how you can get those reimbursements back from Amazon with zero admin. So first off, we are just going to walk through, why does Amazon owe you money in the first place? Well, Amazon handles thousands of shipments in every single region, every single day, and as a result, mistakes are made. And the main categories where your money will get lost in is potentially lost inventory. This is when you send inventory into Amazon, but they don't receive it for one reason or another. Damaged stock. Well, your inventory might make it into Amazon, but they might not be the most careful with it, and as a result, damage it. But let's say maybe your units haven't got lost and they haven't got damaged. Well, sometimes what happens is once people buy your products and send them back, they don't actually end up sending them back whatsoever. And these discrepancies build up very slowly, each to their own in the background, which is why a lot of Amazon sellers aren't even aware they're happening in the first place. But actually, a lot of the times, it's not a case of people not knowing about the loss of products and the discrepancies. It's about the process you have to go and file a case. Because even if you have all those details to go and make a case on Amazon Seller Central, you need to do the following. You need to navigate through the buried menus to go and find the right case flow. You then need to go and make a case with the exact details and the exact wording, otherwise it could get rejected. You're going to make sure to get the right transaction IDs, order IDs, SKUs, FN SKUs, and then on top of that, you sometimes have to go for a few back and forth with Amazon, and this is for every single case. So as you can imagine, as you scale up, that means you basically end up having hundreds of cases every single year, which is why a lot of the time these people will actually go and turn to third parties, because the reality is the time that they have to go and spend to get those reimbursements isn't worth it. So they might as well take a chip off their sort of profit in return to be able to go and get it. So let's say you have $10,000 you manage to go and get back from the disbursements. Well, if they're taking 20%, that's already you losing $2,000. And then for smaller sellers, the time alone it takes to go and get these reimbursements means that people don't chase them, because actually you're probably a lot more beneficial kind of honing in different skills rather than chasing Amazon and having to work with their live chat. So if you do want to stop handing either a cut of your money or having to do the process with Amazon yourself, make sure to go and check out the link in the description for a free trial of SellerToolKit. So all those problems that we've just talked about, we are going to talk about how SellerToolKit's brand new automated reimbursement system works. SellerToolKit now has a free extension, and what this is going to do is it's going to connect your Amazon Seller Central account to your SellerToolKit, and it's going to go and create the cases automatically for free. So what SellerToolKit has now done is they've actually created a browser extension that works with the Amazon Seller Central account to go and submit these cases automatically. So here's basically what is happening in the background. SellerToolKit uses its reconciliation tool to go and identify what cases needs to be submitted. And then with one click, the extension will then go and open up in Seller Central with the correct case flow. It'll make sure to include the right wording. It'll also go and use the right FN SKUs and basically submit every case for you automatically. So how do we go and access this extension? Well, what you're going to do is you are going to go and start on SellerToolKit. You're then going to go and scroll down on the left column down to FBA reconciliation. And then what you're going to do is you are going to then go and click on inventory. That is then going to go and take you to this screen right here. And then what you need to go in the top right is raise overdue cases. Now, if you haven't already downloaded the extension, it'll then create a prompt for you to go and download the extension. If you haven't, then what it'll do is it'll ask you, okay, do you want to go and make a case for all of your reimbursements due, or do you just want to do select ones? It'll also then ask, would you like to kind of finalize, check kind of the end review, or do you want us to just go and automatically do it without checking any of the end reviews? And this extension system is available for all SellerToolKit users. So what does this automated system mean for each sort of seller? Well, if you're a large seller and as a result using a third party because of time constraints, well, now all that percentage that you give into these third parties, you're not taking it back and you're getting all of the profit. And for the smaller sellers, what's this doing? Well, we said about this earlier, it's basically going to stop you spending so much time grabbing potentially the wrong information to not get any money anyway. It's going to go and give you the right information, and it's going to allow you to spend your time on more effective sort of skills to learn in the Amazon business. And for the sellers who aren't even claiming their reimbursements whatsoever, it's understandable. The process was basically the barrier, but this extension raises that barrier and makes it nice and easy for you. Now, one thing to be aware of if you aren't already, but Amazon used to give you 18 months to go and chase up claims. That's now been slashed to 60 days. Well, why is this relevant? Well, in the past, what you could do is you could maybe just go and sort all your claims out once a year. Now you need to be staying on top of it, otherwise you're just going to be losing money because claims are going to be expiring. What this means is because the process is automated, it's not just another task that you're going to have to add to your endless to-do list. It's something that happens in the background and it's recouping you money to reinvest. So if you're not claiming reimbursements, or you are but you're using a third-party service, make sure to check out the link in the description for a free trial of SellerToolKit, and you'll instantly be able to see all those reimbursements that Amazon should owe you, and you'll be able to go and submit those cases automatically with the extension without having to do it manually. So make sure to click on the link to get started. And another video to help you running your Amazon business, make sure to check out this one right here.